Hey, what's up, guys? We are back again with a Golden Knight Miner Poison deck that all the pro players are playing in Clash Royale. When you go in for the Golden Knight, you're going to be able to get dashes on your opponent's tower, and if you get any damage from that thing, you can just Miner Poison cycle to finish off games. Because you have so many fast cycle cards, you can constantly be applying aggression while defending with Royale Delivery and Tesla safely. I upload daily videos on the channel, so make sure to subscribe so you never miss out. And a huge thank you to everyone that's using creator code SIRTAG. All the money goes directly back into the channel, making the videos better every single day. So jumping right into this one, we want to wait and see what our opponent's going to do. Oh, really? You're going to give me that value right out of the jump? I had to cycle my log anyway, and you're going to give me value sniping the princess too. So likely when we see Princess of the River, he's going to be an over-aggressive, overzealous log bait player. So in that type of situation, it's pertinent for me to go in for that Royale Delivery to combat every single Goblin Barrel. Are you not going to go for a Goblin Barrel right now? Are you just going to let your stuff die? Oh, that's still going to go dash on me. It's annoying how the bandit dashes, but if you take that annoyance and you multiply it by 27, you get the Golden Knight. He's able to hit absolutely every single card in the game, and he puts him to shame. And then I think that the Golden Knight Miner combination is going to be stellar. If you guys haven't done this before, this is what we like to do out here. Oh, no. You've got the Mega Sauce. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for Royale Delivery, shut down the Witch, or not the Witch, sorry. I'm so unused to seeing Wizard, and I like seeing Witch in the game. So I just mix them up, guys. They look similar, right? Like the male version of the Witch is the Wizard, pretty much, right? Let me know. Let me know what you guys think, or if that is a completely unacceptable mischaracterization of the cards. Anyway, we take a ton of damage there. We're down a lot. We're down 1,000 damage right out of the jump in this game. But, you know, sometimes you're just going to play poorly. Sometimes you're not going to play your best. And I believe that we can bounce back with this deck because that's what the Golden Knight is all about. He's about jumping on towers, bouncing around, so he will not fail me now. Okay, I would really hate playing Hog Rider into him, and that's why we like Miner as a win condition. Imagine going a Miner into an Inferno Tower deck. It just doesn't work when they've also got Mega Knight. Also, look at the Golden Knight. He dashed onto the tower, destroyed the Wizard, and pulverized all of our opponent's counters. So if you've got an Inferno Tower and you have something else near your tower, we're just going to leapfrog onto your cards. We're basically the flying frog of justice with the Golden Knight. You know, usually the princes want to get away from being a frog, but our Prince Charming, our Golden Knight, wants to be a frog. He wants to dash and leapfrog onto everything. Wow. The Disney fairy tale, but backwards. So I'm going to use his ability. I'm going to dash here. I wonder if you can cancel out the Mega Knight's jump like you are able to do with the Bandit. The world may never know, or maybe you guys do know and you just don't tell me. I gots to know, though. Poison is amazing on defense. If you can get one stellar defense with a Poison on top of like 5 or 6 different cards, it's going to pay you back in full. Also, his Valkyrie's going to go backward. I wonder if the bats get onto the tower. He's dropping a princess. He is flailing and dropping all of his cards at once, and he is totally failing too. So I'm going to Skeletons here, and I think at this point I can just Miner, and he'll go for a Mega Knight, and then he won't have Elixir to defend the Miner and the Poison. So I should walk away with a win here. GG, well played, and peace out. It was a pleasure playing against you. As you guys can see, Golden Knight will take way more than just a simple 4 Elixir investment to defend. So then your Miner and Poison can reliably get that damage to close out the game. Hey, so getting into this one, we're going to have to wait and see what our opponent's got before we dish out the Golden Knight. I'm just going to log the tower, maybe cycle a Miner on him, and figure it out. Oh! So, the Golden Knight is the superior, evolved version of the Bandit. If he was a Pokemon, he'd be the 3rd evolution, guys. There'd be someone in between. It would maybe be like a Charmeleon. And we got the Charizard out here. He is slapping things like crazy. I really want to use the ability, but oh yeah, I can justify it now. If you're going to go in for a Golden Knight nearby, look at that value. Preposterous poison value. That's exactly what we like to see, baby. So, why do you have 2 bandits, bro? Why gotta be running both of them? Oh my goodness, look at all the dash potential. Oh my goodness, way too much dash out here. You know what, we gotta dash and trash your tower with the Miner. Maybe, just maybe, those bats are gonna put in a lot of pain and suffering. He spent way too much Elixir with the Bandit and going in for the Golden Knight there. We can 1-tap on top of that Dark Goblin and not have to worry about it. I think it's a bit better to do that. Oh, if I was near the tower, it would have been a 1-tap. Can we kill all of that? We dash on. Can we get back to another dash, please? Come on, Prince Charming, leap like a frog. You know you want to. Sometimes if you just whisper sweet nothings into his ear, he'll listen to you. But other times he'll make you a sap band if you don't use the ability the correct way. All right, I'm gonna Miner because last time it gave us profuse value. Looks like he only has Dark Goblin to deal with us. If we can quickly eliminate the bandit, then we're vibing. Oh, rail delivery value. It's pizza time, baby. And I'm able to log on top of the entirety of the Goblin Barrel, too. If you ever play against log bait like we're playing right now, you obviously have a huge matchup advantage. And you're able to swiftly eliminate princesses at the river with the Golden Knight, amazingly get counter pushed with the dash ability so that they can't go in for Goblin Gangs. So if they have Skeleton Army, there's too many skeletons that you can't break through with the dash. But Goblin Gang, it's not as good for them. They get destroyed by the Golden Knight. All right, what are we going to do? We can maybe poison. I like going in for Miner and Poison here so we can separate everything. If he uses the Golden Knight ability and he jumps on the Miner, it's awesome. Oh, wait, are we able to Golden Knight on top? Yes, sir! We pull back the skeletons into the poison. That is exactly what I'm talking about. I have not seen a better interaction with Golden Knight in my entire life. That being said, I haven't played him that much yet, but that is the best one I've seen out of maybe 100 games with him. So, quality stuff. Being able to pull back your opponent's units back into the poison, finish off the tower, clamp down on your opponent's Golden Knight, and finish off a bandit, that's what we call a juicy positive elixir trade. So you guys already know that this guy's going to continue to spam stuff into us. If we go in for more rail deliveries at the river, we're going to make him shiver and he won't be able to break through. And this game is as good as gone. We've got log, we've got rail delivery, we've got best defenses in the game to anyone running log bait, and you can't stop us. So into this game against Kevin, I'm going to cycle skeletons in the back. It's my favorite play to do because it's only a 1 elixir investment. And sometimes your opponent gets really spammy when they're like, oh, I'm up 1 elixir. So if they do that and they spam with their side, you can just go Golden Knight with the Miner and get a lot of value. But generally the way that this deck works is you use the Miner to tank for the Golden Knight. If they drop anything near the tower, the Golden Knight is able to dash through that and then hit the tower. So it's not comfortable for them. Because any card that they defend the Golden Knight with has to be so far away that it's not able to damage the Miner. Also, we're going to use the ability right now. Maybe we can dash onto the tower. Let's go, baby! That's what I'm talking about. It dashed through all the piggies. They were like stepping stones, and we locked and loaded. Okay, so since that's a regular piggy, I don't have to respond to that. I don't have to do anything. It's just going to die. I can go for a Miner, and I can follow up with bats because we know that we're up in a card cycle. He doesn't have Mother Witch for a while, so I won't have to poison. Okay, cool. Let's go. Well, I'm down with that, dude. I'm 100% down with that. I could poison. Oh, man. You know, I had to respond with something. I could have went for a rail delivery, but I felt like the poison was just the better play. Because if you think about it, I get damage on top of the tower that way, and the rail delivery, it doesn't do that for us. Also, this Tesla placement, it's pulling the Electro Giant as far as possible. So if you want to mimic that placement, you'll get optimal value against every Electro Giant. They won't touch your tower. They waste 8 elixir into 4. And that's where our 4 elixir was able to spend on the tower instead of defending the Electro Giant. So at this point in the game, I mean, we've played against a bowler, Electro Giant deck. I'm not too scared. Only thing that scares me is the Mother Witch stacking up piggy value. So I need to eliminate her every chance I get with the poison. I don't think he knows that I'm back to it yet. So, I mean, I can hit him up with the log as quickly as we can. Don't want to drop it too soon, but I also want to make sure that the bowler doesn't annihilate our dreams and make the memes. I can poison here on defense. What I was talking about earlier, it's pertinent for me to be able to defend. Over everything else, even if I can get chip damage on the tower, you want to make sure that that Mother Witch does not lick your lollipop, guys. You can't have her snag on that tower. So I'm going to walk away with a juicy, juicy push. Scrumptious damage again. And this is where it becomes a bit more dicey. I know that if I go in for a Tesla here, I drop her really high up, he'll likely go in for a lightning. You can't lightning the weaker tower here, though. Oh, wait, what? What are those? What are those? I can cycle back to another Tesla. Dude, you're going to lose everything. Wild child. I love this. I'm able to eat the entirety of the Mother Witch. He's packing a punch, but it's not too scary. I'm able to Tesla the other side, make sure we pull the Electro Giant again. I'm going to drop the Golden Knight really far away, so when he does eventually lightning, we're able to dash on top of the Electro Giant, make sure that it doesn't get any value, finish him off with a poison, and collect our very easy win. If you guys are sick and tired of losing against Electro Giant, you run Tesla and you place in the optimal placement, you are not going to have any problems. Your opponent is going to be very upset, though. Pleasure playing against you, and good luck in the rest of your grand challenge, my dude. Okay, so we're in Skeletons at the start, and we're going to see what's happening. You guys never really know what your opponent's going to do until they whip out their very last card. Oh, my goodness. I really wanted to finish that off. I can't kill the Firecracker right now. That's mad annoying. I'm also not able to activate King Tower here. Oh my goodness. Please, just die. Oh, wait, I can dash onto that and the hunter and then the tower. Let's go. Wait! It didn't dash onto the tower? What? Is the hunter too thick? I think the hunter is thicker than a Snicker. That is the only reason for that man to not be able to break through. What the heck? I thought we were vibing on a different level there. Anyway, sometimes I think Golden Knight is one of those cards that is extremely glitchy. Like, he'll lock onto towers and he'll dash onto things in situations that you wouldn't expect. And then in the most, like, obvious situation for him to dash, he won't. Like, that was really close to the tower there and he still didn't get through. Anyway, Royale Delivery is going to be able to shut down every single push that your opponent drops, whether it's going to be a Hunter plus Royal Giant deck, or it's going to be Royal Hogs. You still got every basis covered. I can Skeleton Surround on top of the Hunter. It's not going to be able to break through. And I just hope it doesn't get any, like, parting shots off on my tower as, like, residual splash damage. That's something that's super annoying with the Hunter. If you don't catch him perfectly, sometimes he'll dash, or not dash, but he'll be able to, like, slap your tower with the shotgun shells, and that's never fun. All right, as long as he doesn't zap this, we can go for a Golden Knight. The bats will be able to clean up, and I'm wondering if he's gonna drop something on top. Yo, I'm gonna dash onto the Ice Spirit in the tower. Let's go! One tap that firecracker out here. That's what I'm talking about. That's what gets me fired up today. Clash Royale, I love these champion interactions because there's always something different. Whether I don't understand why it doesn't happen, or I am just blown away by how well it works. Either or, it's something new and fresh that keeps the game from feeling the same. You know, that's I think it's really important for them to consistently add new elements to the game like that. Maybe we'll add new game modes next. That's what I'm going to be asking for. That's what's on my Christmas wish list. Okay, I can go in for a poison. We're going to be able to finish that off and definitely want to spam with the ability as soon as I can. Oh, please, 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 please. Dash, baby! Oh, no! You had one job. You were just supposed to hit the tower. And then you hit the firecracker. And the firecracker was already going to be dead by the poison. Okay, I see how it is. You're just obsessed with firecrackers. You want to take them out for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You want to take them out for dates. That's the only thing that makes sense for me. The Golden Knight is obsessed with the firecracker. So for the rest of this game, it is completely won. If he goes in for Royal Giant, he's not breaking through. All right, so I'm going to just go Psycho Bats in the back. It's a really safe play to split them, and then make sure that your opponent eventually is going to start spamming you. They're going to be like, oh, I'm up 2 elixir. Must spam everything I have at the river. Okay, when I see Tombstone, it's going to be a Graveyard deck or a Lava Hound deck, but for the most part, when you see Knight, it will be a Graveyard deck. Okay, so we can Skeletons on top of the Electro Wizard. I don't want to use my poison, though. If I use my poison on the tower and the Tombstone, I would be such a sad panda. Okay, I was thinking we could go opposite lane and do some shimmy and shake, and you decided to Graveyard at that exact moment. Wait, how'd the Golden Knight decide to go back into the Graveyard side? That made no sense. He was like halfway across the map. I purposely cycled him in the left-hand side, but he grew a brain and came back to me. He's like, Jake, I have parental controls. If you try to do something really stupid, I'm going to save your butt. And that's the most that we could ever ask for from a champion, right? This is why the champions are broken. They introduce them to the game so then bad players like me can get away with terrible plays and get rewarded for it. Oh my gosh. How did that work? Did you guys see how much damage I just got? I'm going to poison because Musketeer's going to die. I've got Royal Delivery and Bats, and you can't go in for a Graveyard and single elixir and have a tank and then also poison on top of Bats. It just doesn't work. Unless you slow roll a Knight in the back, and then that does work. No, I was hoping you would be really dumb and go for a Graveyard at the river when we had Bats in cycle, but he's playing a little bit more smart. He is a sophisticated and intelligent individual. So now he's going to Graveyard. I would rather Royal Delivery here. I want to clean up all the skeletons. He'll probably poison. Yeah, so I predicted the poison because he knew that I had Bats, and he played cleverly already. So he was setting himself up for success with a great poison on top of my Bats with that slow roll push. And I was like, I'm not going to let you do that. I'll just Bats on top of your units instead. It worked out wonderfully. Remember, he doesn't have Knight in cycle. So now I think I catapult more stuff at him with the Golden Knight and a poison on top of the Tombstone. If we get rid of the Tombstone and then the Golden Knight goes directly towards the tower, and we're on a pathway to success. Let's go, baby. Go right towards the tower. You have all the power. That's what I'm talking about. This game is ripe for disruption. When you use Golden Knight and Minor Poison, you can make any play in your wildest dreams not a meme anymore. I want to likely Golden Knight right on top of the Electro Wizard. Otherwise, I think I would be spending too much elixir. And then he can't go for a Graveyard because all of his stuff is completely eradicated on the map. He doesn't have anything to show for all the elixir he spent. So it's likely going to be a graveyard on the other side because I just used my poison. I'll go for bats. I'll hit him up with the Royale delivery. I will log as well. Just got to clean up all those skeletons so they do not roll close to my tower. And then I hit him up with another Minor Poison. And then another one. And then we walk away with a win. GG, my dude. Oh, wait. You could have reactively dropped your Electro Wizard. Like, you could have reacted and then still denied all damage. But he didn't know that. And what he didn't know is hurting him a lot in this game. I'm going to hit him up with bats here. Going to go for skeletons, Royale delivery. You know, the whole 9 yards of defense. And we will walk away with a win. Because that's what we do out here. All we do is win. You'll love to see it. I should switch up my minor placements. They're very predictable at this point, but it doesn't matter. Poison and log are inevitable. You cannot stop them, and we are taking your towers no matter what. GG, well played, and peace out. Pleasure playing against you, even against Graveyard, because you have poison, it will be so easy. And you gotta love Golden Knight over Bandit, because in that specific situation that I got damage early, the Bandit wouldn't have chained on to everything and the tower like the Golden Knight. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and have an amazing rest of your day.